The city is so close to so many adjacent federal and state landowners. We kind of play this connective role where our trail systems and our natural resources are all kind of contiguous. And so this study and a lot of our work is built around an understanding of those connections. So this project, because it was hosted through this collaborative project, was really able to cross-cut any of those boundaries between landowners and understand how recreation experiences are really a part of a broader network of green spaces and protected areas, not just limited to one jurisdiction.
Recreation is such a popular way for people to engage on the National Forest, and this area in particular, the Rattlesnake, the use just continues to grow and grow. And so it's really important for us as managers to keep a pulse on how that use is changing over time and how the user experience is changing as well. And I'm just glad we had this opportunity to be able to focus on our recreation monitoring study.
We're standing in the Rattlesnake National Recreation Area, which is in Missoula, Montana. We're about a couple miles from downtown Missoula. We have Forest Service Research and Development here, and then we have the University of Montana, which is a longtime partner, and then we have the Lolo National Forest, and then we have the city of Missoula as well, and they manage a lot of open space. And so it's a really unique place to get a lot of different cooperators together to create research for application and science for application in a way that really hits the ground in an effective way.
So this was a full-blown visitor use study in the Rattlesnake National Recreation Area and the proximate city lands. So really our goal was to understand this system as cohesive across land managers. And so looking at how people move from the city lands that surround the rattlesnake to the National Recreation Area and then into the rattlesnake wilderness. And so we did this really comprehensively through visitor surveys, trail counters, trail cameras to identify different user groups.
So we were trying to intercept visitors entering the Rattlesnake National Recreation Area and surrounding lands, and so we'd had a short pre-survey that we would have them fill out, and then we would give out GPS units that they would carry with them as they traveled throughout the area, and then when they returned we had a short survey.
We've basically built our program through partnerships. So it's been a really great opportunity to partner with the Lolo National Forest and the University of Montana to have these resources present where we benefit from being able to join in on these larger research studies that inform our relatively small acreage. The benefit is that we can partner, contribute, but also get something out of that to inform our management.
Prior to this study, we had a kind of ad hoc approach to recreation management and visitor use studies. And since this study, it kind of kick-started a much more comprehensive visitor use management plan for the city of Missoula.
Some of the survey locations and trail counter locations were just below the Rattlesnake National Recreation Area on city lands and trails that lead to this recreation area. We're building a new parking lot down there to accommodate increased use that we actually detected. Adding that increased capacity will help with congestion that we see up here. And it's something that the Forest Service can't do because they don't own the trailheads and connector trails below, but the city does. And so there is the ability for us to help accommodate that level of use and increased use that we're seeing by increasing the infrastructure on city lands.
This is kind of a unique place in that we have data from the early 90s. That's not the case in a lot of recreation areas or wilderness areas, but we happen to have that here.
So there was a visitor survey done in 1989 and another one in 1994. Those archives allowed us to measure everything we were getting with our visitor survey against a baseline. So we could see how things have changed. Like you think of this almost like if you go to a doctor's appointment, it's like a full blood workup of understanding what's the health of the rattlesnake compared to its baseline the last time it was in at the doctor, right? And the health was really good. And that was really cool to see that those thresholds that were established back in the 90s, we're still well within those, and visitor experience is really good here, and that's in large part thanks to a really dedicated rec staff here on the Missoula district that have done an amazing job stewarding this place for decades.
One thing that I think is really unique about the Forest Service is that we do have multiple branches within our one agency, and it's hugely beneficial to the National Forest System to be able to have our own scientists within our agency to assist us in addressing management issues that we are facing.
This project was possible because of the confluence of expertise we have here in Missoula. So bringing in Chris from the Alva Leopold Wilderness Research Institute, him crosswalking between the management needs of the Lolo National Forest and the Missoula Ranger District with our team at the university, and just being able to meet in person, come out here, have everyone involved with from data collection to analysis to thinking about the implications of these results, it was massive.